In a world obsessed with flash, fame, and TikTok clout, sometimes the real alpha isn't the one in the spotlight. It's the one in the trenches. Travis Kelce might be dating a billionaire pop star. He might be all over social media, polished, branded, and camera-ready. But today, we're talking about his brother, the man behind the pads, the leader in the locker room, the dad in the hoodie, Jason Kelce, because while the world's busy chasing celebrity, the real men, we respect legacy. This is how Jason Kelce became the real alpha brother, and how you can apply the same principles to earn long-term respect, purpose, and power. Hit subscribe and join the Chad Guys Brotherhood, where men evolve into leaders, not followers. Fame fades, strength lasts. Let's break it down. Let's start with the contrast everyone sees but nobody talks about. Travis Kelce is the entertainer. He's polished, confident, witty. He's got commercials, podcast clips, Instagram followers, and yes, Taylor Swift. Jason Kelce is the worker, the grit, the anchor, the guy who spent his entire NFL career doing the dirty work in the trenches as a center for the Eagles. Travis is the front man. Jason is the foundation. Now don't get it twisted. Both are wildly talented, wildly successful, and elite athletes. But when you break it down by what really defines alpha masculinity, respect, leadership, impact, self-control, it's Jason Kelce who quietly dominates. Because real alpha isn't loud. It's consistent. Fame will make people admire you. Legacy will make them follow you. So why does Jason Kelce resonate so deeply with men? Because he embodies everything society has tried to erase about masculinity. Strength without arrogance, leadership without ego, commitment without conditions. This is a man who stayed in one city, one team, for over a decade. In a league where loyalty is rare and careers are short, he built roots. A city rallied around him not because he was flashy, but because he was faithful. He showed up. Every season, every game, every down. That's not sexy on social media, but it's magnetic in real life. Jason never needed a spotlight. He was too busy protecting the quarterback and leading from the center. He became a leader not by shouting, but by doing. That's the kind of respect that can't be bought or branded. And that's the kind of man other men trust. Jason Kelce brings a different kind of masculine energy. It's not showy, it's not viral, it's not what you see in Hollywood, but it's what every man needs to understand if he wants to lead. One, he's a servant leader. Real alphas don't dominate people, they lift them. Jason wasn't the quarterback, but he was the quarterback's bodyguard. That kind of strength, protective strength, is at the core of masculine energy. You protect what you build. You lead by making others stronger, not smaller. Two, he's grounded. You'll never catch Jason thirst trapping on Instagram. He wears flip-flops and cargo shorts. He drinks beer. He wears a parade outfit made of sequins and doesn't care if you laugh. He doesn't perform masculinity. He just is. Grounded men don't chase trends. They anchor values. Three, he has emotional depth. When Jason Kelce cried on his retirement day, no one questioned his strength. Because when you've proven yourself in the arena, you earn the right to be vulnerable. Not for validation, but for truth. Alpha men feel. They just don't let feelings control them. Here's the real reason this conversation matters. A lot of men, especially young men, think alpha means being the loudest, flashiest, most dominant man in the room. But that's not alpha, that's performance. Travis Kelce is a celebrity. He's great at it. But that role can change. He's at the mercy of the press, the public, and the moment. Jason Kelce built something different. He built respect. Because here's what real men know. Fame is rented, respect is earned. You can buy followers. You can market your image. You can date a pop star and headline the NFL. But you can't fake loyalty. You can't fake character. And you sure as hell can't fake leadership over 13 years of blood and grind. So what do you take from this if you're in your 20s or 30s? You might not be an NFL player, but the rules of respect don't change. Here's what you learn from Jason Kelce. 1. Be a man of substance. Don't build your identity around how you look or what you post. Build it around your work ethic, your standards, your values. Substance over style, every time. 2, lead from where you are. You don't have to be the CEO to be a leader. Jason wasn't the most famous guy in the huddle, but everyone listened when he spoke. Start leading now, at your job, in your circle, in your family, not with words, but with action. 3, own your role and master it. Jason didn't demand spotlight. He mastered his role as a center, arguably the least glorified position on the team, but he dominated it and he made it essential. Too many men chase bigger titles instead of mastering the one they've got. Focus, go deep, become irreplaceable. 4, build your legacy, not just your image. Your name isn't defined by your followers. It's defined by what people say when you're not around. Build your legacy in silence. Let it speak when it's time. 5, put loyalty over optics. He stuck with the Eagles. He stayed married. He showed up for his teammates, his city, and his family. You want to be a real man? Don't just chase options. Become the man worth choosing. You want alpha energy? Then you have to stop chasing the temporary highs of social media, fame, hookups, and likes. Real masculine power comes from the long game. It comes from years of showing up when no one's clapping. It comes from building something strong enough to outlive the moment and strong enough to carry others when they can't carry themselves. That's what Jason Kelce did. He didn't need viral clips or paparazzi photos to prove he was a man. He just lived it. He led. He protected. He provided. And when it was time to walk away, he walked with dignity. No drama, no scandal, just legacy. That's alpha. So yeah, Travis Kelce might have the camera right now. He might be the headline, but Jason Kelce, he built something deeper, stronger, more permanent. And that's the kind of man you should want to be. If you want to build that kind of power, quiet, respected, unshakable, hit that subscribe button now and join the Chad Guys Brotherhood. This channel is for men who are done pretending, done chasing, and ready to rise, because in the end, the loudest man in the room is rarely the strongest, but the one who shows up day after day, the one who leads by example, that's the man who gets remembered. You don't need flash to be alpha. You need foundation. This is Chad Guys. We'll see you in the next one.